Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Boom Goes the Dynamite. It's me, the GREG, Greg the Son, Mongo to you. Been bushwhacking since '92, and I once saw a couple put ice cream in between their armpits. Joining me today is a longtime co-host, Mr. Reaganomics Lamborghini, aka the friend of Max Jets. What is going on, Kenny? How you doing?
I'm good. Just gonna keep. Yeah, exactly. Cookies. Exactly cookies. Exactly. Fucking exactly cookies. And right. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Right, cookies. Right. You right. You are queen of mean. What's going on, Betty? You are. That is the absolute truth. You are Eveline. You definitely are. But go ahead, Mongo. Go ahead.
All right. We got a good show to do today, guys. We got a lot to talk about. NXT roadblock to go over, and I don't know if we have time. We're just very busy today. I'm sorry. So we gotta rush through. We gotta rush through. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, no,
perfect timing, Matt. Get your ass on. Just in time. Get your ass on it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, also joining us, he is Matty Two Belts. He is the current and forever Intercontinental Champion, and also the reigning and defending tomorrow night Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion, Mr. Matty Reigns. What's going on, Matt?
What is up, good people? Happy fucking Wednesday.
Complete Matt's pouring his ass a beer right now.
Yes, I'm pouring out of my newest glass. I don't pay for glasses. I get them for free.
What flavor is that? Because that looks like something good.
This is a dry Irish stout. We're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. If you go to the brewery, they have this on nitro, but they don't got the nitro tablets that go in the cans. But if you go in person, you can drink this on nitro. It comes out super velvety smooth. But I just got it in regular carbonation right now. But yeah, this is a little special glass they gave me for it.
They got it on nitro, but if you go the right night, you can get it on Thunder.
But go ahead, Mongo. Go ahead, finish the story.
All right. So when I was in high school, and I was just a young Mongo, I still had a beard because I've had a beard since I was a baby. I was walking down our boardwalk on our river that separates Augusta and North Augusta. Separates Georgia and South Carolina right there. And as I was walking down, just kind of taking in it's a beautiful 72-degree day, just windy enough. It didn't feel like I had sweat going down my ass crack. And I was walking around, and I saw this couple together. They were holding hands, and they just gotten some ice cream from some guy selling it under the bridge. And for reasons I still have not figured out 15 years later, they lifted their armpits and placed the ice cream cones on said armpits, and then they just went after it. They went at it. They licked themselves clean.
Yeah,
so that's my confession. Your Honor, I saw it. I didn't do anything about it. I'm sorry. I should have.
Thank you. You can follow us at Facebook.com. You can follow Freaky Man over here. That's the same thing I said.
No. They were. They were. He's right.
But I'm just saying, we've known Mongo for some years. That ain't some of the shit that we've heard.
Yeah, there's a story y'all. There's a story y'all are never gonna hear on air, ever, ever.
Oh, I know that story. That story.
Y'all all know that story.
Yeah.
That one.
Now that story, that one is the Mount Whitest of Everest. Right? That story. Woo! Right, Naya. Repeat it, say it with me. No, y'all don't, because we ain't gonna have nope.
No, you do not. Folks, it was a great show last night. We're gonna move on past it. A great roadblock was awesome last night.
It fucking was. Roadblock was actually fucking delivered. Moose, you passed your tryout with flying fucking colors, brother. You really fucking did, brother. Welcome to WWE, Moose, because your ass is signed. Just to let you know that.
It's one of those things where we didn't know how it was going to go because he hasn't had like a lot of Haas fights in TNA because most people in TNA are like up to his like chest.
Him and Oba have the same problem. They ain't got nobody to fight their side.
So we got like a real one-on-one Haas fight with these two big bad bastards. And we didn't really know if it was going to work out well or not because, Oba's young and fresh. And he's had a few of these fights, but not too many. And Moose hasn't had something like that in a long time. Damn, they nailed it. They absolutely
really fucking nailed it. Shout out to Oba being the young rookie who caught on quick. And shout out to Moose for being the vet who helped guide that match to help it run smoothly. And y'all know I'm not the biggest Moose fan because y'all know I hate his spear.
He also hit a bad spear last night. It was the worst. I was talking to somebody in my work chat. We're talking about the match, and they said, man, if he had just done something aside from that spear, it'd have been a great night.
This spear isn't even a spear anymore. It's just a fucking lunge. A lunge tackle.
Honestly, if we want to keep our show, we have to move on.
Yeah, we can't.
That's definitely one that we can't. Definitely one we can't.
I promise you, it's nothing that would get any of us personally in any kind of hot water, but
it'll get people's eyes on us, and we don't need eyes like that.
Oh yeah, we should have moved on.
We didn't do anything.
Right, we didn't do anything, but just the possibility of us possibly knowing some person who could do that is what puts us in a situation. So yeah, nah.
So anyway, roadblock. It was great, man. It was from start to finish, and we started with the Hardys and Fraxiom.
Woo!
Hell of a match.
History last night.
You know what, yo?
Hardys can still go, huh?
Damn right.
Yeah. I you know what? I have definitely got to, take my foot out my mouth right there because Hardys can actually still keep up with this young crew. And the thing about it was Fraxiom was busting their ass. Fraxiom was legit. For the first 5-6 minutes of that match, Fraxiom was fucking them up. I'm like, oh, they trying to end this one quick. Okay, I guess it makes sense. The old guys can't go for so long. It makes sense. Well, Kenny, take a nice tall glass and shut the fuck up, you moron. Us old guys still got more in the tank.
It was. I don't know if that was just the. Let's see if the Hardys got enough left in it for one more run match or what. But I mean, let's be real. Like you said, Moose passed his test. These were tests to see who's ready to come back to WWE, and the Hardys are ready.
Yeah. They are ready to take over that NXT division.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, they got it after the. So the Hardys do defeat Fraxiom to retain the TNA Tag Team titles. It was fantastic. They end up shoving Frazier in front of Axiom hitting that missile drop kick, so he lays out Frazier. They get rid of Axiom. Hit the Twist of Fate Swanton Bomb 1, 2, 3. And backstage, Fraxiom get into it. They posted a video on Twitter with them being upset and Bully Ray walking in and just telling them to calm down. Don't be upset. Y'all just went head to head with one of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm
so over Bully Ray.
I heard him on Busted Open today talking about the cage matches, and I honestly was like, how much money did you get paid to say that exact sentence? Like
he is sucking the hard dick. Like, don't get me wrong, we're WWE fans, but Jesus, Bully, you act like they can't do anything wrong. Like and knowing him, he probably does have people watching little nobody shows like us for him to make. He's probably gonna make a comment. And Marks out there who think they know the business.
Oh yeah, he's
I don't know the fucking business, you dick. I don't know the business. I'm speaking on a fan knowledge base. That's the fuck it. All right, like stop sucking dick for real, bro. Like
I'd be an asshole. I know the business. I'll be like, hey, watch our show. Watch us on Tuesday. You see how much I book NXT, Bully. It ain't Sean, it's me.
This was all right.
No, he ain't.
All right, Maddie. Whatever. You have varied taste. The quote that I'm talking about, and I post this on Blue Sky if anybody follows me on there. This is the quote. It redefined and re-educated us on what a cage match is supposed to be.
Yeah, it re-educated us to tell us this is not what it should be.
It re-educated us and told us this is what happens when you get two people whose body parts is held together by duct tape and bubble gum, and you don't want them to die before the big match in the month where they actually can die.
That is elite levels of glazing. Elite levels of glazing. I was like, the match is cool, but like
come on.
If somebody was gonna say that this week, and that I did not think they were gonna be talking about that match. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus,
that's right up there. Like him glazing WWE like that goes right in hand. We were talking about Andrew Schultz yesterday, and guess who was on Club Shay Shay today? Andrew fucking Schultz. And someone said, you know what? Cat Williams is right more and more every day. He has a really affinity for losers. It's like, why are you bringing the most bootiest of bootiest people on your show?
I had to talk to somebody about him today because they said, why is Andrew Schultz popping up on Reddit again? I said, because he was on Raw and ruined my day. I was on Club Shay Shay. Glazing and eating them. Jesus.
I don't even like Bully Ray. The thing that irks me about Bully Ray, I like Bubba Ray Dudley.
Right.
I guess I tolerate Bully Ray because it's more of that's just him. And a lot of that is I tolerate. And a lot of the shit, Kenny hit the nail on the head. It's just like, bruh, stop blazing. Like, he's a person who's not happy with his place in history.
Exactly.
Like, Devon is happy just being known as one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. Nah. Bully I gotta be a singles wrestler. Vince didn't want you as a singles wrestler.
That's why you went to TNA.
Yeah, he went to TNA, and they were like, oh, they let me do it. So
they tried it one time, and that shit was terrible. It was awful.
He thinks he's a bigger deal than what he is. It's like, no, just take your place in history as one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time,
right?
And 1/3 of one of the greatest tag team rivalries of all time. Just take your place as that. And you're like, no, because a lot of the shit, like when they pull. As we go throughout the show, him popping up makes no fucking sense. Undertaker popping up made more sense. It don't even make sense for him to be on LFG.
Mickey James makes sense.
Like Undertaker, Booker T, Mickey James, Bubba Ray Dudley.
What good experience do you have in the WWE as a single wrestler, Bubba? None.
Yeah, I think
tag team I could understand, but no.
I think a like tag team version of those kind of shows would be interesting, and that would be a great spot for him to be. But yeah, I don't know. It's anyway.
Cookie said he just seems like he's just a dick. All Bully Ray is just him. He's just a bullying dick. That's all he is.
And he advertises himself as such, so that's correct. Yeah, But I heard that this morning. I was like, even being more of a WWE fan than I am an AEW fan, I cannot imagine looking at those two matches and going, that match on Raw was the one. Like,
at my age, that man is definitely Raw.
Hey, get your money, man. Get paid. Get your bag. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like, yeah, and I like wrestling in general, but bad is bad. And if it ain't all that great, I'm gonna just say it's not all that great. That match was cool.
It's fine.
It was a cool cage match. But like now, if you want to compare it to the AEW, yeah, it was a straight up ass. But yeah, it's two different. It's two different motivations in those cage matches. AEW is balls to the wall. WWE is we trying to get to WrestleMania. We just want to
exactly.
Yeah, it's just anyway. Next up we had I believe the match after that was it Javon and Ethan?
I think so. I didn't like that match. I did not
really.
Like that.
I got a lot of. I thought.
You know what? That match it turned. No, I'm sorry. No, after that we had Jordan Grace versus Roxanne.
That's right.
Oh,
Jordan Grace and Roxanne. I was like, I can't remember the exact, but yeah, Jordan Grace and Roxanne was really good.
Yeah.
It was shorter than I thought it was going to be, but then again, we only have so much time on a TV show.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like. It was that short either because it was like as soon as I was getting into it, it was like 1, 2, 3. It's
yeah. Because like Jordan goes for the pump for the muscle buster twice, and both times Roxanne gets out of it. And I was like, all right, she's gonna hit that at some point this match, and then she didn't. She just hit her with the Grace driver out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. I think that's probably the end of Roxanne in NXT.
I would hope so. God, please. I
don't know what else can she do. She just lost her big rivalry.
What else can she do? At this point, hey, if she showed back up, I already said it last week. I'm about to go down to NXT and be like, hey, she banned. Don't let this girl in.
Tell security, like, hey, if you see her walking into this building, throw her ass back out.
Roxanne is at the age where you actually legally can't go to day school anymore. Like,
like
you legally can't
go to the main roster. You go take your ass to this main roster. We gonna get counselor. You go take your ass to this main roster.
Right, like
go to the main roster, Roxanne. Go.
That's the super senior age. Like legally, you cannot be in day high school with these young kids. You are an adult. Like you have to go. Like if you still need to graduate, you have to go to night school, aka main roster. Take your ass up with the other adults.
It's like I said, Happy Gilmore is like, are you too good? Are you too good for your home? Go home.
Right.
Go, man.
Like, the main roster is your home. Go to it. But I still want to be that. No, you don't. Ain't nothing left to do.
Roxanne is just
Matthew McConaughey and Dazed and Confused.
Yes.
That's who she is.
She's trying to stay.
All right. It's oh no.
She is trying her best to stay at Globetrotters summer camp, but she can't. She got to go.
We don't want you.
Get out!
Oh yeah, I'm that camp counselor. Be like, oh, Mr. Matt don't pop up. Oh, what you here for? Oh, you gotta go. Bye.
What I tell y'all about
her in? Y'all gotta go. Y'all see this little girl? Yeah, she cute and all. Don't let her in. She banned.
She's cute, but no.
She cute, but no.
No,
Yeah,
you know what, Cookies?
we're just
first and foremost, yeah. Secondly, secondly, me and Mongo have an unnatural bond, especially when it comes to American Dad and shit like that. And that was an American Dad reference.
Oh yeah, they're American Dad experts. Like,
yeah,
me and Greg like Scrubs.
Yeah,
you know, the other person I know that likes Scrubs. So.
it's very similar to that. Yeah. That's why his name is Reaganomics Lamborghini.
Exactly.
That's why I can read that name and not get confused.
Exactly.
Oba Femi runs into the Undertaker backstage, and do you remember when when Taker came out on the motorcycle after Rhea Ripley won that match, and we're like, why the fuck is he here? He's just taking her shit. He didn't like. She let Rhea have her moment. This is what Taker can be doing, like to help.
I was cool with that.
This.
Like,
yeah.
Like that made more sense. He's just the old vet chilling backstage, like, hey, because he's already made it clear. If y'all see me on TV, I'm not Undertaker. Really, I'm Taker, but I'm not. I'm wearing my clothes. I'm not putting on that costume no more. So y'all getting American Badass.
All right, I get Myrtle Beach, damn it.
Myrtle Beach, my favorite Taker. The Taker everybody love to hate is here forever. Him popping up, just sitting up there like, hey, that was fine. It's like, hey, he sees you, you getting that rub. That's all we need. Unlike Bully Ray, even as we get further into the show, Mickey made sense. Even though I felt like Mickey was just reading something I wrote.
I think she was, but it's fine.
Don't forget Trick beating the shit up out of Eddie.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Eddie's talking to I can't remember her name. One of their interviewers. They're in the crowd, and Eddie's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. It's underground, no ropes. He's going down." And you just see from the very far back of the building, this dude, like a silhouette, kind of running down the aisle. Like, who the fuck is that? And slowly but surely, this dude, no shirt on, just hauling ass down the front. And he's and his Trick caught his ass in the back of the head. Bro, you could see Trick coming before the rest of the crowd did. So like you're like, who the fuck? And the crowd goes, oh.
It literally looked like Stelios Cantos. Stelios Cantos.
Jumped his neck
out of nowhere.
I had the hand in writing NXT. Like, let me beat Eddie's ass one time. Let me write this.
He beat breaks off of Eddie Thorpe last night. He beat
Eddie is talking shit. Eddie think he is hot shit. Trick is sneaking behind him, and he does not know. Eddie is about to die.
Eddie just all right, Matt. We need to see your script for Eddie. It just says Eddie sucks over and over again.
Y'all know the game. Y'all know what it is. He gonna die. That's all. We in March now. We had to take that L in Black History Month. Nah, we getting it back in blood. We are getting it back in blood.
Next matchup was, of course, the match we've been waiting for over a year. Oba, Femi, and Moose. And it's all that build up.
Yeah.
Along with everything, we were like, man, I hope this delivers. I just need, like, I don't want to be under.
They WWE the shit out of his entrance.
Like, they did. Oh my God.
He was when he came out because they put all that other stuff with it. And I was just like, well, who the fuck is this? And it was like, boom, dum, 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 dum. Oh, it's Moose. Well, damn, y'all gave him an extra 30 seconds of WWE.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. And it looked good. I ain't gonna lie.
He is a superstar. That man is a star.
Oh, over here, like,
in the chat. The second he popped up, we were in our chat going, that's what we were wanting to yes. That entrance, WWE budget is money.
Yo,
it's money.
And they cooked with that shit. And then
like,
the fact that MSG knew who the fuck Moose was, so when he was Moose,
Bro,
Moose.
that's the thing is like
I might have to rewatch that back tonight. I might have to rewatch that back just to see that entrance because it was like, yo,
cold, bro. That shit was cold.
It was like, yo, y'all been disrespecting our 4K. Y'all gave us Moose 4K.
On the CW.
Right, on the CW. Like, yo.
Oh, and Mongo and y'all, I apologize that my feed is like 30 seconds faster than y'all's. Yo, New York City don't play 10 p.m. We want our fucking news. We want to know what crackhead stabbed who in a train station. We need to know at 10, not 10:01, not 10:02, not even 10 o'clock and 33 seconds. We need it at 10 on the dot. So I
had the same feed you did. I had one CW on the TV, and my phone I had the thing I was using for work. So I knew because right when you were like, "Yep, that happened," like, "Yeah, I just saw it," so I knew we were right. But yeah, it was about like a 45 second to a minute ahead.
I think if
which was just enough to piss people off.
You get to be ahead of us. If you're streaming it, you're gonna be behind regardless.
Yeah.
Right. I'm watching it on channel 11.
Oh yeah, so because I switched over to that shit on my box and Kenny will still beat me.
This match,
he is hooked up to the land.
This match, damn near.
He is hooked up to the land. That's how he is beating us.
Kenny was at the show, actually.
I will say they were hyping up. WWE is at the Garden. We'll have more at 10. I could have watched that at 10, but I was like, hell no. I'm not waiting no more.
When I saw that video at 10 o'clock on the dot, it was fucking the news coming right the fuck on the dot. They don't play. We don't play about our 10 o'clock news because that's when everybody finally home from work. We need to know who got killed, what train is going to be fucked up tomorrow, and how the weather going to be. We need to know those three things.
There you go. This match started off in a way that I was like, are they just going to beat Moose's ass in like 5 minutes? Because Oba pops this motherfucker up for the shot put bomb like a minute into the match, just launches his ass. Boom. And Oba's doing like, he's setting this shit up, getting ready for the big move. And Moose rolls to the floor like, all right, just get your cool, reflect,
get this shit together.
Moose came back in and kicked Oba square in the teeth. I mean, dear God.
Like, honestly, that whole match, I was just like, this is what we've been missing in HBK's NXT. Because he ain't had none.
Wow. Last time we had it was like Dijak and Ivar and Oba.
Listen, they fucking Moose slapped Oba slapped the shit out of Moose in his chest. And Moose collapsed. Like, this nigga is
They was on commentary. Booker said, they don't got nobody like Oba over there, do they? And then Moose gets up and does the same shit back.
Right. And then kicks the fuck out of Oba. I thought he kicked the dread off. I'm like, God damn.
He caught him. I swear he lost. He might have lost a tooth. He didn't seem smile. You don't know.
And thinking about, like, watching that match, that's literally Indie Oba versus Oba. Because Moose had to get it out the mud. Moose was in ROH before he popped up in TNA. Because I remember watching him late at night being like, all right, Ring of Honor. And be like, who is this nigga named Moose? Like,
what the fuck is Moose? Because it's an ROH ass.
And it would be the
ROH ass name.
It would be the same fucking interest now.
Yeah.
It would just be Moose. Moose. Who is this dude?
Moose is an ROH ass name, like Cheeseburger. Like, it's one of those names where you're like, yeah, that's a Ring of Honor name. Yeah.
And then they're like, he's our Impact. good. He finally got he going somewhere. They got some money. Now he made his little WWE debut. Now, oh yeah, it's time. Like Kenny said, y'all just need to let him on out his contract. Come on,
let him go. Let him go.
Get him away from Tessa.
He gone.
Get him away from Tessa. That's
what I was worried
Get
about
him away from Tessa. We're gonna bring it back. Get him away from Tessa.
What I was worried about was the timing on things because Moose, as a big man, does non-big man shit.
Right.
He did that double jump cross body, and I was like, what are they going to do? Oba uppercut the fuck out of him out of the air, and I mean perfect. Boom!
It's such a video
like Cesaro. A Cesaro ass uppercut. Bam! All right, these guys are cooking. All right, okay. All right.
These big greasy niggas is cooking. Like that's what's going on.
And just
this is like two big ass fucking bouncers fighting after the club. That's what this shit look like.
When he did that, I was just like, oh my stars.
Gorilla press.
Both of these men are 300 pounds, like 6'6", like.
I'm like, Moose was in the NFL. What you mean? You just picked him up like he wasn't nothing and eliminated him from the Royal Rumble, technically.
Right. Like you just threw this man out. Whoa. This is it. It literally was two big ass security guards fighting after the club. That's exactly what happened, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. That's one of the matches where you like. I was happy to be able to watch this on free TV because the next time that shit got to be on.
That's what you want.
That shit got to be on Peacock, Netflix, something that you got to pay for.
I knew it. See, I knew it.
Of course.
Like,
all right.
HBK, sign that man immediately. Paul, y'all.
I don't know when his deal's up. I know he signed a new one like a year or two ago.
Oh god,
he gonna be TNA through and through. It's gonna have to take them going out of business. They gotta get bought.
Sean, like, look, man, if you don't sign with us, we're just gonna shut TNA down. Like
the only thing I'm scared about this whole partnership, and I don't think I've said this, but now that she's on the show, she's in the company now. I'm just scared they're gonna try and have Tessa.
Oh, they are.
Oh,
they are. I got
they're just buying time.
But here's the thing,
time because
they're trying to see if that racist chant dies down because they're not going to be letting somebody. It's not. No, it's not. But they're trying to see because they're not going to let somebody show up and get that chant going on national television. It's not happening.
No.
It's not going.
You know what? Okay, Tessa's going to show up. She's not going to show up. She will be part of the partnership. She's going to be that person that somebody from NXT got to come over.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
She got to stay on TNA TV because she can't come up. That's my whole thing. I'll be damned if she pops up on WWE TV because they didn't want her to begin with. They didn't want her after the controversy. They didn't want her. They still don't want her.
They didn't want her before the controversy.
Right. They never wanted her.
She got an attitude problem. And now it's way worse. So, yeah, I would hope not, but I wouldn't be shocked because if they're looking for the legit talent, unfortunately, Tessa still is a legit talent. She is still like one of the better ones out there. That's just how it is.
No,
I wouldn't do it. If it was my company, I wouldn't do it at all, for sure.
Like, she needs to stay in TNA. Like, she's that person. She's basically on house arrest. Like, people gotta come to you.
You know what? Honestly, Kanisha brings up a good point. Because of what happened with Hulk Hogan and because we haven't seen his ass since, I think they're like, all right, nobody can be getting called racist
and the fact
by live crowds.
And the fact that when Booker T comes out, every crowd is now singing, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hulk. And the fact that every crowd is singing that shit now as a song, they can't have no more racism.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Like it's a bop. Like what it is.
I can't believe it goes so well with this song. Like it really does fit that song so well. Oh man. But yeah, no, Oba Moose, bravo. Like Kenny said, you passed your tryout, motherfucker. That's
right.
That's
you here.
All these matches were better than the AEW main event.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're not saying it's the best. They were better than everything on the show because we're not fucking glazing like somebody. But
right,
like we said already, that Revolution fucking pay-per-view minus the Mercedes and minus that fucking main event was an A+++ show. That shit was spectacular. It was fucking amazing.
Right. For the main event, just turn it off as soon as they say, and it's time for the main event. Click. Don't watch it.
Just don't watch the main event, and that's a fucking great ass pay-per-view. Like you good.
So the ending, Moose hits the choke slam on the table. They even called it go to hell. They called the spear no jackhammer needed, which is again it was the worst spear Moose has ever speared.
It was fucking hard. Well, his spear is always fucking hard.
Like I would hope if he goes there, they're like, all right, Moose,
stop it.
We need you to not do the spear again.
Just don't. I need them to have somebody stand there and let him try that shit, and they slap him out of midair. Like just slap him. Just stop that.
Spear is basically hitting the hit stick. Half of the hit stick at this. Like that's what it looks like.
His spear is the tackle the NFL reps want to see happen on quarterbacks, where they barely touch them, and you roll as safely as you can away, so you don't land on them. Like it's the safest. It's so bad. That's the only thing about this match. Like God, if he just did not hit that spear, it's a perfect hoss fight. But because unlike everything else, it's just. You can tell he's taking care of the guy. You know, you can tell he's like, I don't want to hurt him. Hit him.
That's a big motherfucker. He
don't know how to do it. Shit.
He's been speared before. It's fine. Hit him. Jesus Christ. Goes back inside, gets a near fall. Oba hits the big power bomb, the fall. And then the way he pins him is like, all right. Maybe we set up for another match down the line because the way he just falls over exhausted.
Yeah.
Barely gets an arm on him. Even after the match, he's not bragging. He's got the belt. Moose is getting up faster than he thought he would. And he's just staring at him like, this motherfucker will not stay dead. Like it was, it felt like we have steam for more
to be continued.
If this goes on. Yeah, I'm very excited for more of this shit. Those two work so well together. My God.
Title versus title.
Should have been title versus title. Shit, let Oba defend the X Division champion. Go on a long ass Samoa Joe run. It's beating the shit out of people.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Unless the plan is title versus title with Mr. Joe Hendry.
That would be interesting. Next up was Fatal Influence trying to get something out of Ava. Ava again says no, not right now. You know, we're going to be doing a tournament later, so no. And then Ricky Saints comes up, and they say he doesn't belong here. And he says, "I'm getting tired of being like, why does everybody here suck? Why does everybody here suck? Everybody here is angry.
Everybody just I don't know. They just angry. Everybody mad when they see Ricky for some reason."
It's a funny complaint. Or wrestler, like, why is all these wrestlers so mad? Like,
right.
You've been in a wrestling locker room before. What do you mean? They're all mad all the time.
He was the one that was supposed to say some shit when that CM Punk Jack Perry shit went down. He was quick to try to tweet something, then he deleted it.
Right.
His messy ass.
We get a match with him and Ridge because they're still trying with Ridge. And that's exactly what it was. And Ethan Page walks up and he says, "Yeah, we don't like outsiders in here. I'm like, Ethan, shut the fuck up.
You know what I put in the chat? I said, ain't Ethan an outsider?
It's it's the rules of recess. When Gus popped up on recess, that made him the new kid.
Yep.
The old new kid got a name. He wasn't new kid no more. He got his name. They were like, oh, what's your name? Gus. Oh, it ain't Gus no more. Your name new kid.
Welcome to the club, new kid. Yeah.
And they looking at Ricky. That's how Ethan Page. Oh shit, I ain't the new man no more. Shit, yeah, I don't like you. We don't like outsiders. Oh, nah, you still want to.
Yeah, this is Ethan Page and Javon Evans in a street fight. Of course, Javon's.
First of all, why would they dress like two drywallers fighting at a construction site?
Yeah, when Kenny said that, I was like,
I guess that's their street fight clothes. I know.
It was a New York street fight, so they had to dress like 1980s New Yorkers.
That's not even 1980s New Yorkers. They dressed like two fucking rollerbladers in Central Park. That's what they dressed like.
They were dressing like they were like up on that scaffolding in the 40s when those skyscrapers were first getting built. Where like you can fall off with no security. That's what they look like. And like Kenny said, why this man got knee pads on his knees on these pants? Like what is he looking like?
Both of them.
That's what I said. I was just like, why are y'all so overly dressed for a street fight?
It's like what? And this ain't no. First off, this ain't no New York street fight. Wasn't no gun involved. Wasn't no knife involved. Wasn't nobody baby mama screaming on the side. I don't even know what kind of street fight this was. I mean, it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong. It was a good fight, but it wasn't a street fight.
I thought it was a great fight, but yeah, street fight's a little strong. That's a little
right. This ain't no DQ match. That's what this was.
Yeah,
no
DQ anywhere or something. Yeah. But Javon comes out and he is not bouncing around. He is wanting to whoop ass. And that's exactly what he did. He beat the fuck out of Ethan Page for a long portion of that match. Page got a little bit of offense in here or there. It wasn't much.
That jumping over the top rope into the cutter through the table, even though Javon caught 98% of that table, he wasn't supposed to. he was spinal and broke his back. It was a dope ass spot. It was a dope ass spot. He just got to move himself up a smidge.
A little bit to the right. Just a little.
But you know what? Nah, actually, maybe he was supposed to go to the table like that to save him from cracking his ass bone on the floor.
Yeah, because they ain't got nothing to stop him. There ain't no cushion left back there to help him out with that.
Ain't that boy is bone.
He tries to break Ethan's neck with the chair around the neck. Ethan gets out of the way, and he I can't remember what he did, but he dropped him on his head with the chair, and then he does the Ego's Edge, only a 2 count. So he's going to be the one to break Javon's neck with the chair, except Javon gets out of it, cut her under the chair, but he's not done.
No.
He puts that chair around Ethan's neck, so when he falls forward, it's going to be sitting up.
Yeah.
And then he jumps off the ropes, boom, drops him. He damn near took his head off.
He almost decapitated Ethan on the low. He almost decapitated Ethan.
Yeah, he low key. I just kind of stared when he did that. Like, yeah, that's a move.
Don't try that shit again. Somebody need to whisper to Javon and be like, "We only do shit like that for pay-per-views. Calm down, nigga. This is a Tuesday. People got to go to work tomorrow."
Right.
Once you get out of here, you don't do that ever again. So really,
don't
get that out of your system. Get that out of your system.
I'm glad you like that. That was a good, cool little move, but we only say that for pay-per-views, and don't do that shit again.
Sean, that's why I said it's a good thing Ethan Page wore brown pants. Probably shat himself when he got hit with that.
No, listen.
Man.
Listen, that man's neck said, SpaghettiOs. What the fuck happened?
But after this, who do we see? The lights go out, 4 spotlights in the crowd.
Young nigga NWO,
baby.
It's
NWO.
It's the cull. Wait, it's not the culling because that's what we're apparently calling Sean Spears' group. Which is, you know what? I'm glad because that name sucks.
Yeah.
So Javon gets his big win and then immediately gets his ass whooped by the crew.
He gets fucked up too. They whip Ethan's ass real quick and throw him out the ring. Like,
they didn't have to do much to him.
Right. Ethan died low. Ethan was already dying and they just continued his death for like a good 10 seconds and then threw him out. Javon, they beat that boy ass. They threw him into a pop-up Powerball. Because he only weighs 6 pounds. Because he only weighs 6 pounds. That's why.
Yeah. He floated into the air for him. So we hadn't seen them in almost a month. It's been a long time since we've seen them.
It's been that long?
It's been a while. They had not been on TV for a long time. They had just
the fake shield.
Yeah. Last week we saw them in the crowd for half a shot during the main event. They just see them, and that was it.
Yeah, all that time they've been gone. I guess they've just been trying to refine their act, and because they gave them an entrance this time instead of just. I'll say
the entrance was pretty slick.
All that helped.
The entrance was slick. I'm not gonna lie. It looked good.
Yeah,
they got the light, the zoom in on each one of them, and they all had a different thing they did.
And they're giving people seizures.
Yep, damn sure are.
Yeah, I love them because they are Shield adjacent. That's why I'm loving them. I don't know what their name gonna be. The Shield called themselves the Hounds of Justice, and that became my fantasy team name. Like, that's a cold ass name for them. Fuck a damn Shield. The Hounds of Justice. I likes that. So it gotta be better than the Cullen, because the Cullen was a straight up ass. That's
the whole time. I was like, they're gonna call these guys the Culling? That didn't even make any sense. It didn't make any sense to the other group either. It's just
they're just ass.
So Sean Spears, Izzy Dame, they have a little backstage vignette, and Izzy's like, "The culling will do." Whatever.
Shut up. Just a blood clot mouth.
A year ago today, I had hope for Jensen, and it's dead.
You were dumb. You were dumb for that.
You remember that? Remember when I was like, I think this guy could be a big name in NXT. I think he could be like a North American champion. Like, he could be like Megan TA. Nope. No, dumb. I was dumb for saying that. That was a stupid thing.
Yeah.
One of the worst predictions I have ever made in my life.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Next up is the main event. It's Julia and Stephanie Vaquer for both the Women's Championship and the North American Women's Championship. And man, they both had great entrances. Both the crowd loved both of them. It felt like a big fight. It felt big, despite Julia not really being around that much. It did feel big.
It did, but you could tell that Julia is injured. The match had a very different pace than what we would expect.
Yeah, because we shared that clip in the Top Rope and Under the Ring groups of them fighting in Stardom and going balls to the wall. And then in this match, I don't know if y'all saw this, but this is when I was like, okay, something must be wrong with her. Stephanie was down in the corner sitting down, and she was going for the running boot. Julia's going for the running boot, and she goes to run, and she granny walked into the hit in the corner.
Right.
What happened there? What is is it the leg? Is your leg hurt? Because if we were like, it's the wrist. You reminded me of the wrist thing. But the way she was walking and like not running into things.
Back.
I don't know. Back maybe.
Could be your back. Because remember, she is coming from Stardom, and you know they motherfuckers laying on necks and backs all the goddamn time.
I'll never forget when they damn.
She might have the sciatica.
She might. It was but they did it in a way that Julia can come back because it took 3 SVBs, the Stephanie Vaquer bomb. It took 3 finishers for her to beat Julia, and we'll never really know if she needed 3. She hit one, didn't work. Hit a second one, didn't even go for the cover. Right. A third one.
She said, "Nah, fuck that." How I learned last time, one ain't gonna work. You're gonna take this extra knee to your shoulder blades again.
We call that the Gunther, where it's like, you know what, just for one more, just in case. Wapa!
Right. Mm-hmm.
And Vaquer is now the first ever woman to hold the North American and NXT Championship at the same time.
And
he's the first one.
It's cool, but like I said before, I feel like it's still way too soon that they did this.
It is. It's only because of this bullshit, this stupid ass injury.
It's only because of it.
But here's the thing: it's okay if this woman is injured, you have other stars that can replace her.
Or somebody else could have beat Fallon. I don't know. I could think of several. Yeah, and then you could have had Stephanie just beat Julia flat for the NXT title.
Because that's what all they're about to do is pull a Keith Lee. They're going Ava or somebody going to be like, you got to pick. You can't hold both. They're going to go back to the throwback WWF rules. They're going to bring out Jack Tunney's corpse and be like, hey,
30 days.
Robert Stone's gonna be moving his mouth with his finger, just like you got. And
they're gonna be because you know Steph's gonna drop that. She's gonna be I want to be NXT Women's Champion, and then going into Stand and Deliver, they just set it up for Miss Parker to bring her and them cheeks on up to be finally Women's North American Champion.
But great show, fantastic
great show.
Right.
Great show. So far, I can say this: everyone who has come over from TNA has passed the WWE tryout.
Yeah,
Hardy Boyz, they ain't had to pass. They like, well, we know we hired. We the Hardys.
But the Hardys kind of still had to pass because they had to make sure they can still keep up. That's what it was. They had to make sure that this was actually Jeff's retryout. They wanted to see just how sober this nigga was. That's what this was about.
Matt, we know you walk like an orangutan, but we can make you work. But Jeff,
we want to know how sober your brother is. How sober is your brother? He's good. I'm telling you. We'll see.
We'll find out.
Everybody who's came over from TNA has aced their fucking tryout. Jordan Grace aced her shit in the Rumble twice, which is why she got signed. Joe Henry, when he came over, he aced his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce aced his. The Hardys aced.
The Rascals, it's looking like a sweep of talent come contract. But that main event, even though clearly someone wasn't operating at full speed, it was still a really great match. It was still a damn good match.
Did y'all see the video going around where somebody caught the angle of Booker when
he
recorded that?
When Julia gets Stephanie in at first and Booker doesn't do it. And Corey said, "You're a little quiet on that one, Book," and he said, "It's not the right person." It's not the right person. It's not the same. It's not right.
Yo, Book said that ain't the cheeks I'm looking for. That ain't the cheeks I'm looking for. And then when Stephanie does it, yo, that was hilarious.
Booker like me. They ain't one of Daddy's Angels. Oh no, we didn't know,
bro. how can anyone not like Booker and them on comedy? I don't understand. That's just funny as fuck.
They voted the worst commentator.
They got to be a fun person to be around to not like Booker T.
I know, like, all right, whatever, but dude, like, clearly I ain't gonna go watching the movies with you. You're gonna be just, no, it doesn't look real enough. No, no one would do that. Shut up.
Shut up, Quilo.
So yeah, great. The NXT TNA partnership is in full swing, and my God, it is fun. It's fun as hell.
It's working.
It's not the end of it either, because we got more crossover matches happening on Sacrifice. As far as I'm aware, I'm gonna double check right now, see if it's changed.
We're still alive.
Core Jade is still challenging.
Okay.
For the mat for the title.
That is a match going into tomorrow. That could really go either way.
Yeah, it's still happening. Yeah. So we'll see. The Rascals and Ace Austin are going to face Wesley and his boys. Tyson DuPont and Tariq Igwe.
He's a smart guy.
I hear DuPont, and all I can hear is like them pronouncing Louis' name in the Vampire.
Louis DuPont.
I just think some just DuPont. Like that is not his name. It's DuPont.
Before we get into AEW tonight, so there have been some more cuts over at WWE. This time, production-wise, over the past month or two, we've seen, I think, 7 talents cut. Electra Lopez, the Good Brothers, Cedric Alexander, Duke Hudson, and I'm missing a few names.
Indy.
Oh, Indy, Carmella.
So that's 7. That's 7. They also made some major cuts in their production department because, again, it's kind of like when TKO first merged. Like, you have a lot of people doing the same job.
Right.
It sucks, but that's corporations. That's what they do. Like, it's one of those things where you're like, that sucks. Wish they didn't do that, but they're going to, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Could they probably keep those jobs? Maybe, but we don't really know. We don't know what those jobs were. But it's unfortunate, and when anyone lose their job, it sucks. So hopefully they find stuff somewhere else. Hopefully they get good work. But it's unfortunate. Before Dynamite, they finally announced some fucking matches. You remember yesterday where I was like, it's just 2 talking segments. Now we have matches. We're starting another tournament, guys.
Yeah, I saw that, and I said, "Oh, goody, another booty-ass tournament."
Yeah, for the International Championship. Ken is going to defend it once before he goes off against Okada. And there's a mystery opponent set for this match tonight against the Beast Mortos.
It's either Speedball or fucking Josh Alexander. Those are the only 2 people.
I'm curious to see what they do, because with the way the things are going between the United States and Canada, I'm wondering if visas are going to become a problem for Canadians.
It's going to become that petty, I feel like.
I feel like it, yeah. Like, there's going
to be Did you see your boy, the Beast Mortos, posted a picture on his Twitter without his mask on, but it's like a heart face covering his heart?
Yeah, he covers his face with, like, emojis, but, like...
Oh, yeah.
Mortos is a pretty boy?
He got hoes out here.
Mortos is apparently a very attractive lawyer in his free time. Kenny, the Beast Mortos is a legitimate Roger personality. Like, it really... in the daytime, I am average, handsome lawyer, but at night, I am the Beast Mortos. Like, it is absolutely...
During the day, he's Horse Renor, lawyer to the star.
I'm Clip Clop.
Yeah.
So the
And Kenny said the Beast Mortos apparently is a hot boy. I'm gonna find the picture real quick. I know you.
Okay. All right, fine. All right, hold on. I'll pull it up.
Beast Mortos out here.
Beast Mortos Instagram. Not only is he a pretty boy, he's got like an 8-pack that like you don't really notice when he's wrestling.
Women get moist over that man and not know what he looked like.
Yeah. Oh my God, here it is. I forgot.
That's why I said these Mortos got holes out here to not be showing his face.
I forgot that when he does this, he does like duck lips.
Right.
He gets all pretty.
Because he know he pretty.
That's what I said. Wait, he's a pretty boy?
Yeah, here we go.
I can imagine right now. Oh yeah, him is gonna be him and Ray Phoenix. Not Ray Phoenix. Him and Penta. Two little sassy ass pretty boys. Penta and that little prance he do. That little shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we know, we get it. Dang, yo, sassy ass. We get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, your boy Mortos out here going, hola mi mami. That's what he out here doing.
That could be Cookies for all we know. Cookies, is that you?
I mean, the way Batty describes him. The way Batty.
Batty, relax.
Chill out.
Oh wait, you know what Cookies look like, so she know they ain't Cookies. But that is Beast Mortos Cookies.
Yeah, that's Mortos. He's a handsome man. He's a handsome man.
Unbelievable. Had me fooled.
Yeah, that's the thing about like him like being like a ripped 6-pack. The stuff he wears, it doesn't even cover his stomach, but like the gear he has, you don't really you think he look. It's something about the gear that he has that it makes it look like he's fat, but he's not. He's like shredded.
It's like when he gets winded, it's the windedness.
Yeah.
Oh damn, you fat as hell. No, you winded as fuck. That's all.
Nah, this dude is like, yo, first off, this dude is out here looking like a Samoan. Your man got hair that comes down to his shoulders.
Bro,
yo.
Yeah. I'll put up that one. I'll give y'all one more.
Here you go,
the man is out here, no shirt, head down to his shoulders with the Aztec tribal tattoo. Nah, yo. You man
he legit he's looking like Aki a little bit like
yo, he looks like Mexican Roman.
Yeah. Leaki, man.
Like,
and here's another one. There you go.
He had women like Roman got women all without showing his face. It's like, well, damn. Because he is looking Samoan right there. He look like he could be a baby Rosie right there.
Right. He damn sure does.
A baby Umaga.
Yeah. There you go.
Mongo, check the chat. I'm sending you another picture.
I'm scared.
Check the chat real quick.
I'm scared to look at it, but all right.
Like your man is out here looking like, I'm like, yo, is that Roman? Hold up.
Out here looking like Mexican big dog.
He really does, man. Like, it's funny because that's the picture. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yep.
Yeah, throw that one up for them, yo. Like, you did not know your man was out here. Oh, Monto's out here pulling all the chicks.
There you go. Yep, that's a handsome man.
That's fucking believable.
And we're done.
Did not know your man was out here going, yeah, I got that.
It's let's get into Dynamite and we can wrap up and get out of here. Jesus Christ, Cookies, what the fuck?
You are finished now, sir.
Do you see this? Do you see what he put in the chat?
He said, I said I wasn't finished, Mongo.
I said I wasn't finished.
Yes, the fuck you are.
Daddy said, "Mommy want Poppy." Well, you go figure out who the hell he is because he's keeping that shit private. The lawyer, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard from people that he actually practices law. Like he practices law, and in his off time, he's the Beast Mortos.
And then probably a paralegal or some shit.
Like, where do you find the time?
Go file this shit for me, Beast Mortos.
This man is like he's like the Daredevil. Hey, during the day, he's just petty crime. At night, he's whooping ass.
Right.
Oh my God. Yep. Anyway, so yeah, tonight's AEW Dynamite is honestly not looking like one of their best, but we'll see what happens.
At least Beast Mortos is saving money, reading his own contract.
We will hear from MJF. We will hear from Timeless Tony Storm. We will hear from Will Ospreay. We will hear from Kenny Omega. That's apparently
all the people are hurting. They can't wrestle.
All them people is half dead. That's why.
Yep.
That's all you go through is here.
Everybody wrestling here except for one person did not wrestle that night. So we got Willow Nightingale versus
go.
Exactly. Willow Nightingale, who should have been on there somewhere, considering she was the woman that took out Marina Shafir, but whatever. She's taking on Penelope Ford. Hologram and Powerhouse, for some reason, are taking on Brian Cage and Dralistico.
Who? And what?
Hologram and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Ew.
As a tag team.
Powerhouse, no hologram.
Hologram's cool. It's just like, what the fuck is this?
I know hologram cool. It's just like that.
I remember on Collision that Hologram and I think Commander got their asses whooped by somebody, but it wasn't Brian Cage. I don't know why this match is double payback. It says
super random as a tag.
Hologram and Hobbs against Brian Cage and Dralistico. We have 2 international championship eliminator tournament matches. I know it's a lot of words. That took a lot of air out of me. The Beast Mortos, the handsome Beast Mortos, apparently.
Sexy boy.
Against the wild card, aka
Speedball.
I mean, it's got to be Speed, right? It's got to be Speed.
It's Speed.
Speed showing up to beat Mortos' ass. And the other match is Orange Cassidy versus Hechicero.
So 3 matches?
3 matches.
So I'm better off
on the wrestling show on the company that is all about
a bunch of segments because they gotta go WWE because everybody died on
everybody's
Saturday.
hurt. Yeah.
So I'm better off just watching Evolve this week.
You might be. I mean, the matches I'm sure will be cool. Like watch for your boy Speed.
Yeah, that might be why I tune in. Let's see.
Speedball and Mortos would be a good ass match for sure. But outside of that,
Mortos has always been a good match. I've seen it like 5 times in TNA.
That's true. We have seen it a lot. Speed and Coach. For Jesus. Orange Cassidy, Hechicero will be fun.
You leave Speed alone, damn Hernandez.
I don't get. I'll be honest. I don't really get the Penelope Ford love as that everybody's feeling.
Can we get Willow in NXT, please? Can we get Willow in NXT, please?
Willow not being like at least fighting for a shot at a title right now is insane. Like,
I was say, don't say Willow because you're gonna get the wrong Willow in NXT. You're gonna get Jeff Hardy scary ass Puerto Rico.
Okay. Can I get Willow Nightingale, please?
Thank you.
Did you ever see that, Willow? Did you ever actually watch that clip?
I've seen some of that.
That shit is scary.
It's the stupidest shit. I cannot believe he actually convinced them to pay him to do that for a year. It's so
I would turn it off as soon as I saw it because I'd be like, I know that's Jeff Hardy, but nah, what the fuck is this?
We don't know where Jeff Hardy is. Yes, the fuck you do. What do you mean? I didn't like when Abyss became Joseph Parks. That man cut his hair.
Cool. I didn't like
managed to say something stupid.
I ain't like when Jeff Hardy decided to
Thunder Rosa.
You always manage to say something stupid. This is why we don't let you talk often, Damien.
Nothing but the meth and methamphetamines that Jeff Hardy was taking. That is just
honestly.
Willow was the real life version of Train Spotting when he was going through detox and the baby was crawling on the ceiling. Willow was the real life version of that shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And yeah, so like Kenny Omega's thing is the main event segment. So
he's getting punched in the gut.
By who?
Gotta hurt him.
Who's attacking Kenny? Are we going to go ahead and make it Okada because they're doing the tournament?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We doing this Okada out the way. Okada is punching him in the gut and calling him a bitch.
Bitch.
Immediately.
I'm gonna punch you in the gut, bitch.
Right.
That's a Dynamite again. A pretty weak looking card. Like usually they have like at least 3 matches that you're like, I want to see that, but this is
right.
It's not their best. It's not their best.
Or right, Kanisha, or the ding ding.
But again, they had a lot of people not injured, but hurt enough to where they don't need to be doing anything for a few days, probably.
But here's my thing. You have 955,333 people on your fucking roster.
Right. They don't. That's still bloated.
That's why Penelope Ford's there.
Like, you know what? I got an idea. Maybe if you wouldn't have put fucking ROH on the fucking back burner, this show could have had ROH talent on it, and you could have filled up a lot more of your fucking time slots. You know what I mean? Like, why not have Athena
invade AEW? Let them have fucking matches.
Maybe if Shane Taylor Promotions weren't getting their ass whooped every single week,
good
do something with them. One of the biggest wastes of potential I've ever seen is fucking Shane Taylor. The way they had just treated that man since Ring of Honor died. It sucks.
That's why fucking Gresh left.
Yeah. He had honestly good for him, man, because he was right. He'd have been treated like shit. He'd have been a nobody. He'd have been getting his ass whooped on Dark, and then he would have been just on the Ring of Honor losing every single match. Like it's
right.
He was right to be upset. Chris Jericho would have beat the shit out of him for like
in a heartbeat. Chris Jericho would have made the octopus tap out.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow to get y'all ready for Sacrifice. That's right, Daddy.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, there you go. A little Creed going. Batty and Matt. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all's reign. You can follow us at facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod. You go there and follow us, like us, whatever the term is now. And you'll know when we go live Monday through Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays, like coming up. Last of Us is coming up. We're going to be doing a season 1 recap soon because our show is back and y'all are going to cry. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
We gonna cry some more strawberries, y'all. And you know that fucking episode was on the other day,
bro.
It fucked me up.
I was wondering, like, man, I wonder if I only like this because it like just came out, like recency bias. And I watched it again, like, no, that episode's still good, man. That episode's still good. It still makes you cry.
So, what's y'all thoughts on Seth going back to Seth Rollins?
Oh yeah, so yeah, they got rid of all the extra names. So Dirty Dom is now just Dom, which is bullshit. We're gonna always call him Dirty Dom.
Right. I feel like it's just like at this point we can call him because at this point it's been ingratiated into us.
Yeah, he's Dirty Dom forever now. Seth Rollins, Big Russ and Reed.
Yeah.
Fine. But Dirty Dom, no, we're keeping Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom stays.
We keeping that.
And Seth is just going to be Seth fucking Rollins as far as we're concerned.
Absolutely.
Right. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say. That's fucking Rollins.
You can go to Linktree and fingertip/UnderTheRingPod. If you go to either one of those, you'll see all of our links. Just in case, I am at Greg Bush on Twitter or at Greg Bush SK on Twitter, and just at Greg Bush on Blue Sky. Kenny at Rock Ribs 44. We've got our Are You Fucking Serious quiz champion, Mr. Mike Ciampa at Mr. Freshbeard. our double champion, the Forever Intercontinental Champion, and the Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion, Matty Reigns, Matty Two Belts at The Right Answer, Tito, our Street Team Captain at Borrell Maliente. Last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent, Justin Devontae Baxley. Folks, have a wonderful Wednesday night. It was nice outside. Go outside, do some grilling, get your beer. Most importantly, do the done.
Do the dog, bitch. Do the dog. Do the dog, bitch. Do the dog. Do the dog. Do the dog. I'm doing for the people in the back.
Jeez.
One time, big. I heard that. Hey. Do it, y'all. Do it, y'all. Do it, y'all. Yeah.